Okay, welcome back to the ToneBar channel. Okay, the ToneBar is the only patented alternative to bridge pins. If you have an acoustic guitar and you're using bridge pins, you're missing out on what your guitar actually sounds like. That's what a ToneBar looks like when you get it inside your guitar. The ToneBar is the most simplest, most effective way to mount your strings on your acoustic guitar. Okay, when you get a ToneBar, you get the patented ToneBar. This is the only, I can't emphasize this enough. Maybe I haven't been, emphasize this point. The ToneBar, the logo right here, is the only patented alternative to bridge pins. And it makes your guitar sound so much better. Here's how easy it is to put a ToneBar in your guitar. See this? You put your strings down in the hole and you slide them on the patented ToneBar. There's the patented ToneBar with all the strings on there. I had these strings on my little flagship guitar for 2 years, and it still sounded great. And I changed the strings just to show people how to change the strings on it. But I didn't need to change the strings because the strings still sounded good, and I've never broken a string with a ToneBar. The ToneBar changes the angle. Look at this diagram back here. When you use pins, you're pinching the string at the bottom, you're bending the ball end where it'll touch, just barely touch the bottom of your bridge plate. It's just barely touching. It's just barely touching. It's a miracle to me that a guitar sounds as good as it does with these archaic wedge pins. When you go to a ToneBar, the ball end of the string is in the middle of the pinhole and has a much straighter, smoother transition over the bridge that pulls down. All these strings are pulling down. Okay, when you get a ToneBar, you get the patented ToneBar shipped to you free. They're $10, free shipping. Shipping cost me $4.50. So and then you get a package. You get a package with a sticker for your guitar case, and you get a ToneBar and an instruction sheet. Now, to put a ToneBar in your guitar, this is the simplest. It looks hard, but it's not. It's once you do this, you go like, why did I use pins all those years? You slide each string in there, slide them on the ToneBar, and then all you do is you just pull it up through, and you can feel it in there. Kind of wiggle it around, boom, you're in. You can see that. The ToneBar holds the strings in better than pins do. You can't get, look at the logo. All this contact area between the strings are the contact that you're getting with the ToneBar. Now, this is the only patented alternative to bridge pins. You can't get contact with traditional bridge pins. And when you do that, look at that. There's no pins in it. There's no pins in it. This is a 12 string, had a broken neck. I featured it. When you put a ToneBar in your guitar is basically a passive amplifier. This is all built to make the top move to produce sound. The ToneBar is like putting an electrified, the patent says that it provides acoustically amplified tones. And that's what it does. It makes the top vibrate more so your guitar sounds better. I'll probably get a copyright for this if I can play it right. But I'm not trying to be a YouTube star. I'm trying to sell tone bars. Okay, we talked about this before. I'm a one product vendor. I believe in this so strongly that everybody that I see with a guitar, give me your guitar and I'll put a tone bar in. They go, man, I didn't know my guitar could sound that good. Right. But the big boys won't let me in their stores because I'm a one product vendor and they don't want to mess with me. But little do they know that this is the greatest advance in acoustic guitars to come along in 100 years. The tone bar, just by simply changing the way you mount your strings, your guitar comes alive. I can't emphasize this enough. Until you know. I've sold over 3,000 of these, and all the 3,000 I've sold have been to people that's going, man, I can't believe what this simple little method did for my guitar. What you've been used to is pins shoved down a hole to wedge that string in there. That's the only way they knew how to do it back in the day. But with a tone bar, see that? You're getting all this contact, all that contact, all the way across your guitar. You can't see this mess. When you put pins in your guitar, all you see is those pretty pins sticking up at the top. They're not doing nothing. They are not doing nothing. Okay, this is going to be a short video. I sell these on Reverb and eBay, or you can contact me directly through this YouTube channel. If you're not using a tone bar, you're missing out. And I'm confident that okay, I've sold 3,000. Not one's been returned. Not one. Not one. Read the reviews on eBay. Read the reviews. Go through my YouTube channel. Listen, I got 86 other videos on here showing how to put it in, what it does. I did 3 12 strings. I did a bunch of other guitars, but all the guitars I do for other people, and I give them back to them. This guitar here is just a little small body Epiphone, plywood body. I haven't even tuned it up. I don't know if it's tuned up or not. The sustain, what you get with the tone bars, you get clarity, you get sustain, you get volume, you get projection. I mean, the guitar projects all the way across the room. This 12 string is the tone is just, you just barely touch it. You just barely touch it. guitar, if you got a plywood guitar, it makes it come alive, sound like a solid wood guitar. If you got a solid wood guitar, you're going to get clarity for each note that you play, and they're going to project and just fly out of that sound hole because you're getting contact across the bridge plate. It's just the right amount of contact. This is not a coat hanger. This is a proprietary piece of brass that I have specially made. I buy them in 22-pound spools because they're made special for me. You can't go to the store and buy these. I got the patent on it. Again, I sell them for $10. If you want to be a dealer, I'll send you some a bunch of them. If you know, like you spend $100 and be a dealer, I'll send you a bunch of them. Get a ToneBar. It'll change the way your guitar sounds for the better, guaranteed. You will not go back to bridge pins, and I've had hundreds of customers tell me that exact same thing. I will never go back to bridge pins. If you got a $5,000 Martin and you're using those bridge pins, you're just chewing up your bridge plate. That's what happens with bridge pins. You just chew up your bridge plate. And then I've sent one of these to a shop that says I need something that'll fix the chewed up bridge plate. I said the ToneBar goes right across. See the logo? The ToneBar goes right across those sound holes, and you get instant contact, and it goes over all the damage. Get a ToneBar today, and get off the fence, and don't believe if you hear somebody saying, "Well, I don't understand how that works." Well, that's fine, but how does a positive track rear end on a Pontiac work? It just does. This is a groundbreaking breakthrough in acoustic guitar that hasn't been done for over 100 years. This is the only, I'm going to emphasize this again, this is the only patented alternative to bridge pins, and it makes your guitar sound so much better. So I'm going to quit bitching about not getting into big stores, but I got access to you right now. You're watching this video, and you should not be a skeptic, because I wouldn't fool with this if this was some bullshit. This is not no bullshit. This is the real deal. Get one today. You won't be sorry that you got one, and all your friends will be jealous, and then if you want some, I'll send you some. You can sell them to your friends. Okay, take care of those that you love, and get a ToneBar today. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching, and take care of those that you love.